wish you could get a book about the Bible, but all of them are just so boring and stupidly expensive.
Sir, would you be interested in a biblical book about the Bible? It's about what God told me.
Whoa, that sounds interesting. Well, wait a second. So you must be a prophet.
Yes, I am a prophet.
So what's it about?
Well, if you want to know what's it about, I gotta start from the beginning.
There I was in Jerusalem. I was just about to begin my priesthood training. Then those Babylonians invaded and took me prisoner. About 5 years later, I was a prisoner in a refugee camp. I had hit rock bottom. I was celebrating my 30th birthday alone, just outside the camp along an irrigation canal. That year, I would have officially been a priest. Then, out of nowhere, the Lord showed me this vision. What I saw was a strange cloud that had 4 winged creatures with 4 different heads on it. Each creature had a wheel underneath it. The 4 creatures were supporting the throne with a human-like figure sitting on it. The figure was glowing profusely, and he had been shrouded with fire.
Wait, so it's basically like the appearance of the likeness of the glory of God.
That's exactly what it was.
So what did you do next?
At that point, I knew God was calling me to accuse Israel of breaking the covenant.
What did you do exactly?
Oh, your basic type of stuff. I built a tiny version of Jerusalem and then attacked it. I also shaved my hair and chopped it off with a sword. Oh, and one time I thought it was a great idea just to lay on the side of the road to symbolize me being Israel's scapegoat. Yeah, I did this for like a solid year straight.
How did you eat and stuff?
Well, I'm not exactly proud of what I did, but at that time I thought it was an amazing idea to eat food cooked over poo. All these things were meant to symbolize the consequences of Israel's sins. However, my efforts were not worthwhile, as nobody listened to me.
I mean, after that food thing, I can imagine why.
About a year later, I got this vision from God about the time back in Israel and what was actually happening.
What was happening to the temple?
So basically, it was a big mess. In the courtyard outside of the temple, there was an idol of a pagan god, and then there were a bunch of elders worshiping it.
So the elders of Israel were just worshiping a bunch of false gods?
Yes, most importantly, God told me that Jerusalem will fall because at that point I received another vision from God. The Lord put me in a valley filled with dry bones, which symbolize Israel's current status as dead in faith. But then a wind swept through the valley and remade all of the bodies into new human beings.
What was this force?
Well, this wind was God's breath, and the whole point of the vision was to show me that God was willing to remake humans so that they could be in love and relationship with Him. As God made humans out of dirt and His divine breath, now God will breathe into these bones the lives of these new humans.
That is a weird but hopeful imagery you got. You're really good at interpreting super vague
I saw another vision about a monstrous king named Gog who embodies at the very pinnacle of human evil and among all the nations of the world, not just Israel.
So was this guy like a king of the world?
Not necessarily. He is just joined by all the nations of the world against God, and he leads them in a final showdown with God.
So what happened next?
God easily defeats Gog and all the evil nations of the world, and along with them, he destroys every trace of human evil in the world. An angel showed me a vision of a beautiful new temple and a new Jerusalem and a new Israel. The angel also showed me how God returns to His people and to the temple now that they are all faithful and worshiping the one true God. Then the angel showed me a stream that flows out of the temple and turns into a raging river, leaving behind a trail of life and eventually emptying into the Dead Sea.
What is this all about?
God is basically trying to show me that the new temple and its river echoes back to the creation of the Garden of Eden. So that's just basically a summary of all my visions, and I still live in Babylon, and yeah.
Wait, wow. Okay, that's an epic story. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, I mean, it was a shortened version of my visions. It's much more detailed.
So you're saying there's more to your book?
Oh yeah, of course. For $5, I'll give you this book, a personal manuscript, and I'll just throw in my signature in there.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, but unfortunately, I don't have any money right now. Business these days, you know.
Oh yeah, that is tough. I'll just give it to you for free. It'll be fulfilling my duty because God, after all, God told me to spread His message. So, yeah, I'll give it to you for free with the condition that you spread it among your friends and stuff like that. Yeah. But always remember, the Lord is our God. The Lord is one. Wait, what? The Lord is our God. Oh, I said it right. Oh, bro.
We almost had it.
I said it right.
No, we'll just film the part where you said that.
Okay.
Because we got everything else previously that fine. We'll just start from here.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's just, alright, okay, ready?
The Lord is our God. The Lord is one. The Lord will defeat God. Without him, we are undone.
Deal.
Pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ezekiel, for telling me the story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Bye.
day.